Good morning and welcome to a day where I do everything I can to keep my cool. Play it cool, play it cool. I'm just driving a £500,000 Aventador SV, cruising with a 720S. Play it cool. Play it cool. We're in Monaco. Let's try and process what is going on this Thursday morning. You may remember James's video with this car, the Aventador SV. The owner was super kind and allowed me to drive it, which you may have seen from my Instagram story. Well, I reached out to him whilst I was down in Monaco and asked whether he was about, whether there was an opportunity to actually make a cool video around his Aventador SV. And he said, "Hey Paul, I'm actually test driving the new McLaren 720S. Do you want to come and join me, drive my Aventador, and we can go for a bit of a cruise?" That's what's happening right now. Let's listen to this. No, I can't play it cool. I cannot play it cool. What is going on? I was just about to say, why is this interesting? Well, first of all, we have got possibly the two farthest supercars from opposite ends of the spectrum that sit in the same category together driving for the first time. Luckily, I've driven the McLaren 720S. I know how that car drives and I know everything, or most things, about it. Whereas this, I haven't really had too many opportunities to get behind the wheel of an Aventador SV. So, single clutch, 6.5 litre V12, an absolute brute. This is just everything that I want in a supercar, that gets my heart pumping, that gets my adrenaline rolling through my entire body, is in this car. Let's go. Oh, it's so much fun following that car as well. The McLaren 720S looks so good on the roads. It's so futuristic, a massive step up in terms of looks compared to the 650S and the 675 LT. I'm worried that actually the 720S has dated the LT too quickly. Just look at it. It's not supposed to be on the roads, and the way that thing dances around the corners, it accelerates, everything to do with that car. It should be illegal. My heart has not pounded this hard for a long time. How is this my Thursday morning? Oh! That 720S is an animal, but a very different type of animal to this one. I actually feel like I'm in a National Geographic wildlife documentary. I'm the lion chasing down one of those really dainty antelope. Most of the time, the lion doesn't catch it. Oh! McLaren 720S, 720 PS, £250,000 once you start speccing it up. And in every single way, the fastest and greatest supercar at the moment. But if you watch my review on the car, you would have seen that it was missing something. It was lacking passion. Even though it does 0 to 120 in like 7 seconds or something stupid like that, it lacks the fun factor. It's a little bit too precise, a little bit too good. Whereas this car, naturally aspirated power, 670 brake horsepower with a single clutch gearbox. And it is so big, so heavy, yet it's still got ballerina shoes on. It's still very, very pointy and dainty through the corners. Reminds me of the BMW M2. That's the first time anyone's ever compared an Aventador SV to a BMW M2, but seeing as that's the car I've just jumped out of, the steering rack on this is amazing for the size of the car. Oh my god, I'm watching that 720S with the aero kick up. Oh my god, I've never had so much of a workout in my life, but to me, it's exactly everything you want in a supercar, which is why I am vowing to you guys. That was an early downshift. I am vowing to you that my next car is a V12. Of this car. He's one of the coolest, soundest, most relaxed supercar owners I've ever met. A real enthusiast that just wants to see cars used properly. Every time we pull over, every time we meet up, you've got to drive my Aventador SV on this road I've found. It's amazing and I want you to hammer it. Launch it from this zebra crossing. Okay, there was just some cracks which, yeah, sidetracked me a little bit, but oh, he's such a cool guy, and I just want to say thank you for allowing me to not only drive his car, but drive it how it's supposed to be driven. I'm driving this car like I've stolen it, and in front, in the 720S, I can imagine he's probably on it about 60%. I have to say that in front of me is the new era of supercar, and I am in the old-ish era. Some people might say that the F40 is the last of the classic, the manual gearbox, the no traction controls, the no ABS, and twin turbos that punch you in the face when they kick in. But for me, at my age, growing up filming Murcielagos, Zondas, Enzos, the first of the single clutch F1 paddle shift gearbox, but the end of the actual intoxicating driving experience era. And I assume it's just a generation thing, because the generation above me that talk about being the Lamborghini Countach as the poster car, to me it was the Murcielago. And I can imagine to the generation below me, it's either the Aventador or going to be something like the 720S. So all of these cars, all of these numbers and advancements and technology boosts blows my mind, completely blows my mind. And being a massive petrol head through and through, I can appreciate everything. Some things might not appeal to my taste. Other things might jump out at me and I want to win the lottery the next day so that I can try and buy one. It is just a matter of opinion, because the 720S now is going to be a comfortable little city cruiser, and this I'm still in a wide Lamborghini with a single clutch that's probably going to get a little bit jerky once the clutch heats up. There you go. But I still get that V12 following me around, which I am more than happy. I'm more than happy to compromise on comfort, on technology, modern technology, mod cons. At least I've got aircon. To be honest, all I need is aircon, a V12 and fuel, and I'll be happy, and a Lamborghini badge on the front. So how have I done in terms of keeping my cool this Thursday morning? Waking up, half expecting to be able to cruise an Aventador SV, knowing that the owner was driving a 720S, having no idea that we would go to a mountain road like that and be able to hoon the two. This right now is one of my greatest experiences of driving supercars. Simple as that. We're now headed back to McLaren Monaco.
Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi. Các bạn hãy bấm like, comment và hãy bấm nút đăng ký để ủng hộ cho kênh mình nha.